Let's see what happens when I pitch a few peewee shrimp underneath this random dock in South Florida. I'm going to start off with some of these shrimp and see if we can get a sheephead. Like I said, last time I was here it was low tide and I could see a lot of rocks, big rocks in here, and several sheephead. Nice school of snapper. There we go. Oh, there we go. That's a pleasant surprise. Oh, fat sand brim. Let's get him in the cooler. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I wonder if that's what I'm missing down there, because these have smaller mouths. They're a little harder to hook. Look at them lips. When they're real small, what we use these for bait a lot. They're very small, soft body. They don't have these big protruding fins. These guys got some hard fins, 5 of them, that are very sharp, and they look totally different once they mature. And they just swim along the bottom there and use those lips to slurp little things out of the mud. So let's go ahead and get him on ice. Yep, it's another one. Valve hooked. Oh, he was just tangled. Alright, not as big as the last one, but another keeper. Actually, look at that, I did kind of snagged him. They're hard to hook, so we'll take them however we can get them. A little bit smaller, but definitely still a keeper. There's no size limit on these, so keep as many as you want. Here's one. That's a better fish there. That's gotta be a sheephead. Heck yeah. That's what I thought. That ain't no sand brim. Alright. Nice sheephead. Nice keeper sheepy. There we go. Plan is coming together. Gonna throw him on the cooler as well. Wife found this Harley Davidson cooler bag at a garage sale for like pennies. Got 2 of them, so try it out. That's a decent haul. Let go a keeper drum and let go another sand brim. Let's see what happens if we hop out of the boat and do a little wintertime wade fishing along this grass flat. What's out here other than the wading birds? Oh, just got out of the water. Standing up here on the bank. Just threw it right back to where I was walking. This guy hit it ferociously. I mean, he's not as big as he was acting at first, but it's another nice snook. I mean, he crushed it. Took off for a good run. Bring him over here to this little puddle. Yeah. There he is. I wasn't feeling real confident, so I had the camera off. But so there's an outer sandbar that protects this little bay, not bay, just kind of like a little cove, a little drop off. So I hopped out, walked into it. The water was warmer. Walked along the bushes there, and just throwing little soft plastic slam shadies, and fish were cooperating. plan comes together. Let's watch him swim off in the shallows. He's like, so you're not going to eat me? It's a trick. Am I free? Cold water kind of keeps him moving sluggish. This has got to be the best thing about flats fishing, getting in that clear water, just walking along there and just getting this close to the fish, wade fishing specifically. It's great. Let's see what happens when we drop the GoPro off of Sharky's Pier in Venice on the west coast of Florida. The pier was absolutely loaded with all of this bait: white bait, pilchers, greenbacks, silver sides. There goes a little skipjack. All kinds of bait. It was so much so that when you're standing on the pier and looking down, the water just looked black and dark. Outside of it was green. And they just hover around these piers, pilings. You can see a few more of those little skipjack. There's a little butterfish there, top right corner. But yeah, they just use this for protection. Of course, safety's in numbers. You don't have to be the fastest one, you just can't be the slowest one. And these little ladyfish, skipjack, blue runners, all kinds of little fish. There goes a pinfish. Snook, here's a little squirrelfish, sand perch. Not those two, but all the other fish I just mentioned are just diving, swimming in and out of these schools and feeding. Scares the fish to the surface, and then you have pelicans diving down and eating them. So it's a rough life when you taste as good as these little guys do. But here we go, dropping way down deep on the bottom here. Here's some more pinfish. These little sand perch, these things are delicious actually. If they get a little bit bigger, you catch them offshore. A great grouper bait, great tarpon bait. Look at that guy, he's got a little chomp taken out of his tail. There's some pinfish swimming in. But I'm not sure what this is. I think it's, could be, here comes some little lane snapper. Super cool fish, great eating fish. These are all little, big guys are gonna be offshore. I think that was a piece of crab or something there, that big chunk of meat. There's some more of those lane snappers. They got yellow stripes, a black dot you can see, and pink tails. Can't really tell in the light here, but beautiful snapper. As good at eating fish as there is. Here goes a nice snook. I only saw one, but man, that was a big fish. They're going to be tough to catch out here. They're pretty educated. There's a little blue crab. Educated out on these piers, you know. They're not dumb. And look at this view. Pretty cool. Just looking straight up. You know, I have no control over the camera. You just kind of drop it and hope for the best. But just swarms of bait fish. Nice, healthy population of them. It's good to see. And after this little dark spot here, you will see I had a microfiber blow out of my pocket, and sure enough, I end up filming it underwater. But anyway, to watch this whole video is called Sharky's, I think. It's on my YouTube channel. I catch some fish. Go check it out. There was a shark caught, and a lot of cool stuff. Let's see what all these diving birds are after. See if there's any jack out there, or mackerel, or ladyfish, or gotta be something down there feeding on them. Oh, yep, there he came in right there. Something right down there just now. Crashing them baits. Free for all. Man, that's so thick. Mount. Man, the baits are just crazy thick down there. You can't even see the bottom. See that darker water? All that dark? It's all bait fish. All I'm doing is just, there we go. I'm just keeping my jig down below them, bouncing it. We got a snook. What do we got here? Oh, big old ladyfish. I'm just keeping my jig down below the bait, just kind of bouncing it off the bottom, but keeping it under. That's where the fish are hanging. Just sitting there waiting to crush a bait. That's a good ladyfish there, boy. Man, it's full grown.
You eat that?
No, they're not very good to eat, the ladyfish, no.
Can I have it?
Yeah, you want it?
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
No problem. It's a big one. I mean,
Yeah,
they're all right, but they're really bony. You sure you want it?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hold tight. You're welcome. Anything?
I got one. He got off trying to get him up.
Yeah.
It's called fishing, sir, not catching, Jimmy.
It's all right.
Sometimes you get a show, sometimes you don't.
Get your act together and start putting show on.
This guy's got another nice ladyfish. Big ladyfish. They're keeping them too, so they're happy. The only people that are catching anything are throwing the sabikis. They're getting little blue runners and big ladyfish. Maybe a little shark down there. All right, let's see what happens when we jump out of the boat with just a handful of frozen shrimp. Super low winter tide, and there's a pocket back here where the fish get trapped when the water is super low. It's kind of like shooting fish in a barrel. Like I said, just got a handful of frozen shrimp and a little dip net and my fishing rod. Let's see. It's completely covered in footprints. Bird footprints everywhere. Running along here in this low tide. There we go. There's a fish. What do we got here? Are you serious? A Mondo pinfish. Holy cow. Look at that pinfish. Man, there is so much life back here. I can't believe I've been wasting so much time drifting around these flats. The whole plan was to do a catch, clean, and cook today, so the first fish that I was able to keep, I kept. That was the pinfish. But stay tuned. I got a couple more fish here to catch. There is snook laid up all around the edges of this. There is a school of big sheephead. It just keeps cruising through. There we go. There's a fish. There we go, finally. Something a little better. Well, we got a snook. Yeah, we got one of them snook. I told y'all there was snook in here. Sweet. Ooh, there goes a couple bigger fish. All right. I was just reeling it in, and he saw that thing wiggling a little, and he thought maybe it was alive. Pulled him on the frozen shrimp. Got a parasite there. Get that all clear. Yeah, all right. Well, we're starting to put together a little bit of a day here. Let's see if we can get something a little bit bigger, though. Let me show you some of these mullet right here. I have to come back here with the spear gun. It was just so much fun and amazing how much life was in this little pocket of water. These mullet were swimming around my feet, nearly bouncing into my legs all day long, all morning long, I should say. And yeah, I can't wait to come back here with a snorkel mask and a spear gun. Let's see what I can catch with JC. He's got one of the biggest YouTube channels out there, and I got him down on the water for a little wintertime red fishing. Let's see what happens.
all the
Nope.
time.
Here we go. There's a fish. Well, this was the first time I'd had the boat out in a while, and was catching a few fish. Had a lot of fun fishing with JC, and right off the bat in my little redfish hole, I nailed this nice trout. More to come. Looking for redfish in my little redfish hole, and got a nice trout. I'll let him know where it is, buddy. Hold still. Hold still. Go, first cast, 17-inch trout. Did I say 17? 16, 17? I think I said 17. I'll take it first thing in the morning. Yeah, that might be something cool for the channel if I put a houseboat in there. Oh, there we go.
Trout, man.
Nice. Yeah, that's another good trout. Heck yeah. I said I really haven't done any of these spots that I've been telling you about with shrimp. This is like my first winter, so this is exciting.
Wow, you got the
Yeah,
trout
that's a
running over
freaking
here,
nice
eh?
trout, dude.
Woo.
Look at this guy. He's
Look
got
at that.
He's got something. He got chomped.
Wow, man.
Got a big old scar on him.
That's your 1/19.
Oh my gosh, that's the biggest trout I've caught in a while.
Nice.
What is that bite? Look at this scar on him. Let me see if I can get this out.
21, 22-inch trout.
That's a big one. Is there a bite? Am I seeing things? Yeah, there it is. Look at that bite on him.
Yeah, look at that.
Survivor there. Dude got narrowly escaped a dolphin. Here we go. First thing in the morning. It's working out as planned. Nice 19-inch, nearly 20-inch trout.
Yeah.
That's the redfish we've been looking
That's a
for.
redfish there. Camera running? Yes. All right.
There we go.
Nice.
Is it? Yeah, it
That's
is
a
a red.
red. That's
Heck
a
yeah.
red.
Nice wintertime Charlotte Harbor redfish. Nice.
Yeah, I was concerned about having 30-pound leader. Brian's got 20 and he's pulling in giant trout.
Nice.
Nice little redfish. Love the way these things fight. Beautiful, man. Nice colors. All right, thanks for the catch, buddy. See ya. Yeah. If I figured.
Oh, got me sleeping.
Fish.
Ooh, I think I got another trout. Caught me sleeping. Hadn't hooked a fish in a minute here. Not a catfish, is it? What do we got here? There's a little red. A little red. Finally, got a redfish. It's a little rat red, but it's better than what I've been catching the past few minutes.
Nice. Good job.
This is the meanest fish in the harbor. Do not stick your finger in that mouth. The trash fish. Okay, here's a sheephead. My buddy JC from Rad reeling out, and the wade fishing was a little slow, so we jumped back into the boat and started to look for a little bit better of a trout bite with artificials. The water's moving still, so there we go. Got here. Big ladyfish. Watch Flipper right here come ripping up. There he is to the right. And he takes off after him. Please, if you don't know, don't feed the fish. Don't feed Flipper when he comes begging. Man, that was a big ladyfish. Lizardfish.
Nice trout, man.
There we go.
Nice.
We're just picking away at them, one at a time. Yeah, I've had worse days.
I think I was
Whoa.
a victim of the blowfish.
Yeah, holy cow. Man, you hammered it.
Yeah, I got tore up.
And another little puffer.
Just something about the time of year. I
Look at that.
I caught 10 of them
Man,
yesterday.
he's a balloon.
Fish home.
There we go. All right. Are we into some bluefish? I had a better fish there, and he cut my line. There you go. Is that a trout? All right. All right.
Oh, baby. Heck yeah.
Glad we stopped. Glad we didn't give up.
He didn't come to the top of the water either.
Yeah, I thought it was a bluefish. I think I just lost a bluefish, so
Nice.
we're getting a few fish here.
Nice. Mark this spot. Had some successful holes. Nice.
Here's a little trout. All right. Well, this has been a pleasant little bite here towards the end of the day.
Dolphin.
Uh-oh. Oh, little flipper showed up right on cue. These are called poor man's tarpon. They look a lot like a tarpon and they fight like them. They're a fraction of the size, but man, they jump and put on a show. Tastes lousy as well, just like a tarpon. Holy cow. Dude, that is a big stinking ladyfish. I mean, that's a fat ladyfish. It's a keeper.
That is a giant.
Look at the size of that ladyfish, man. That's a poor man's tarpon there.
Yeah.
They put on a show, jump, flip. Look at that ladyfish. Big old fish, man. Big old goggle eyes. All right, buddy, you better scoot. All right, let's see what happens fishing this ultra clear moving water here down near Boca Grande Pass. Looking for guys, this was a beautiful day. Just bouncing this silly jig through that current. You can see that current moving from right to left, just ripping through here near Boca Grande Pass, and just bouncing that jig. And man, I was getting into it. Got that second hook flopping around. That'll get you. Got me yesterday. I love that, hitting that teaser hook. Woo. Nearly lost him again. There she is. Real pretty little fish. That blunted nose. Looks a lot like a permit, but they don't get nearly as big. They only have to be 11 inches to keep, so they'll keep. This thing just bouncing along. Reminds them of something trying to jump out of the sand. That's 2 in like 10 minutes. You're allowed to keep 5 per person. Seeing this boat pass by reminds me of a customer of mine who at night plowed right into those pilings to the left. Totally wrecked his boat. Finally got another hit. This one's kind of pulling like a jack though. Well, no, maybe not. No. It's a pompano. Don't you know? Yep. Now let's see if I can. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You see that? These hooks. All right, let's try another spot. Here we go. There we go. I think it's a pompano. It's coming in a mackerel. Hold it. Just hold still. So check out the my YouTube channel and you can see the whole video. Caught quite a bit more pompano, jack, got the Spanish mackerel and did a little catch, clean, and cook on them. So thanks for watching. Wanna go back? I'll let you back. Let's see what happens fishing brackish water creek mouths with artificial baits. I just put it right on them. Yeah, a little better one here. Oh, where you going? You ain't that big. Come on now. Get tighten this drag. He heard me say a little bit better, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll show you." No, don't get in there. Yeah. He's a little better than I thought, maybe. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Yeah, he's better than I thought. He's trying to get into mangroves. Here we go. Here we go. Get him up here. Put him on full display. Nice. Nice fish. Pretty. Now that's a nice fish. I mean, it's nice for me. I don't know about you guys. I take that every day. Don't get off. Let me just show you off for a second. And then we'll let you go, baby. Yep. Yeah, that is nicer than I thought when I first hooked it. I mean, I could see it, but that is nice fish. Just like I said. Whew. Look at that, he bent that hook. Just like I said. I mean, look at this. There's nothing, I don't even, just a little piece of skin still holding him. Just like I said, laying up in that warmer, muddy water. Look at this pole. Get out of here. Come here, buddy. Let me just get this rod out of my hand. That's a nice fish, right? Look at that. Got his fins up. Pretty. Man, that was just awesome. Perfect. It doesn't get any better than that right there. Simple fishing, standing there right in the middle of this beautiful estuary, watching him swim off. Whoa. Jelly. Some kind of jelly. Oh, that's gonna be a tough one. And wouldn't you know it, right after I have that wind knot, look what comes swimming right up to my feet. A beautiful, I don't know, 36-inch plus, could be 40-inch ling, lemonfish, cobia, whatever you want to call it, a trophy fish, and I can't even get a cast off. You saw me right there just kind of slapping my line. I had about 8 feet of line before that knot started, but hey, that's fishing. You can't catch them all. Sometimes you can't even get a cast on them. Appreciate you guys watching. Check out the whole video on my YouTube channel. See ya. Watch what happens when you get out of the boat and wade around in this super clear water. Never know what you're going to see out there. I'm out of the boat walking around in this beautiful gin clear water. It's about knee deep, and look at this big old prehistoric fish coming up. Yeah, fishy, fishy. It's a big gar. What you doing out here, buddy? You better head up river. Get! Yeah, you don't even care. I'm hitting him with my pole. And it was a pretty slow morning until I got to the mouth of this creek right here. Oh gosh. 2 snook right there. You gotta be kidding me. There he is. Sweet. I don't know how that other one got off. 3. There was 3 snook right there, all the same size. Oh no, there's still 3 more. They went back that way. Keep an eye on this guy, and I mean, keep this guy and keep an eye on them. That was awesome. Right there in that clear water. The other one popped it, completely swallowed it, and I set the hook, and it just came right out. And without real casting it out, I just flopped it right back in there. Skinny little snook. Party. Thank you. There's my tires. Watch. Let me just get. Okay. That's it. Just takes one to make it fun. So they're just sitting back in those mangrove roots, working the shadow lines where they kind of get disguised, and just sliding in and out here off this sand flat and feeding on these little baby sand brim. It's not a white sandy beach, you know, bottom. Oh, here he goes. That's a snook, same size, but it's a muddy bottom. It's, you know, it's like iced tea clear. Woo! So cool. Glad I came. Glad you met me here. Come here, buddy. And look at that. Came right out. Jab me with your fin. Looks like something might have got after him. I don't know. Yeah, he's got raked there. Dolphin maybe got a hold of him and he got away. Use that mouth to suction the bait in there. Suction feeder. That's what you hear, that pop. These springtime fish are so much fun to catch. Beautiful weather, clear water. Doesn't get any better than that. For the full video, check out my YouTube channel. Let's see what happens when you stop at a random roadside ditch in Southwest Florida, just with a little bass rod. You never know what's out there. Oh, not what I wanted. Oh yeah, he's all right. Oh my goodness. At first I thought it was like a 6-pound bass. I just saw him come out of the shadows and I thought, I'm in trouble now. But no, I got him hooked just right. Got him hooked just right. Awesome. Just looking for a little panfish, and first cast. Come on out of there, buddy. As soon as it dropped down there, I thought, man, I am surprised nothing has come out of that tunnel and hit that yet. Ooh, man, it's crazy out here. Palm branches come skidding by. Come on this way, buddy. Come on, swim out of there. Come on. Come on. Oh man, it's wrapping that grass. Right as I was thinking to myself, man, I can't believe nothing came out of there and hit that, and boom, there he was. Nice little bass. Perfect on that setup. A lot of fun. All right, beautiful largemouth bass on the little ultralight. I was thinking, boy, I hope a big bass, or who knows, maybe even a snook doesn't come out of that tunnel. And as soon as I started thinking that, and then also thinking, why haven't I got hit yet? There he came. Kind of scared me. Wasn't ready for it. Nothing like fishing on the side of the road, trucks roaring by, and the smell of roadkill somewhere. Make sure I don't step in it, but I smell it, man. Oh man. I wasn't paying attention. I just spooked something big right there. Look at that cloud. 1, 2, 3, 4. A school of fish just come in here. You gotta wake up. Walking these banks of South Florida, you want to watch out for snakes. But worse than that, or more likely than that, I should say, fire ants. Don't want to get lit up by a bunch of fire ants. 2 hogs, man. Dang. Both of them roadkill, I guess. Unless somebody killed them for fun. How'd they end up dead in the same exact spot? Oh, 3. Look at that jaw. Oh no, that's one of their jaws picked apart. Alright guys, we did get into these mine cichlids pretty good on some upcoming videos. Scroll through or check out the whole video on my YouTube channel, Charlotte Harbor Fisherman. Let's see what happens fishing this random Southwest Florida spillway. The more the water moves, the better the fishing. Little lunch break fishing. Here's a freshwater spillway coming into Brackish, and it was loaded down with minnows. There he comes. There he is. Perfect. Just before he got into that piling. just as I got it past that piling, I mean, he come up and just busted it on the top water. Heck yeah. He was way out there, so he wasn't onto me like these other guys here close by are. Alright. I love it when a plan comes together. I was just kind of screaming it across the top. Little top water action. We'll just wear him out here. So I'm gonna have to lift him up. I used to be able to walk through there. That mangrove bush has gotten big on me. Sweet. Perfectly hooked. Let's see if we just hop down here and handle him. Should be able to. I love checking this spot. A lot of times you don't catch anything, but once in a while it has some nice snook, jack, ladyfish, a lot of different species. You never know what you're gonna catch. Yeah, you ain't done yet. What do you think? One more? One more kick? Go ahead. All right. Up you come. Easy. Easy. Easy peasy. There we go. There we go. Sweet. Alright, there he is. There's one. There's a bunch in there. Let me see if I can get another one. Maybe I can finally get dialed in on some of these mines. I did just see one of those as well, so check out the whole video on my YouTube channel. The ones that are right on top of me, under my feet, they ain't falling for it. This guy was way out there, and he hit it. Alright, one down. Let's see how many we can get. Let's see what I catch taking a 5-minute lunch break fishing this spillway. I'm looking for saltwater fish, but you never know what you're going to catch. There we go. Oh, okay. Thought it was a snook sneaking up on me. Nice cichlid. Ferocious. Well, maybe I just give up on the snook and switch up to a beetle spin. Look at that cichlid. Hey. Ruby throated. That mine cichlid. Look at its mouth. Choke that thing down, no problem. 3-aught hook. Beautiful fish. Hey. Man. Alright, well, you're going back to the freshwater side. They don't give up. Let's switch to a bait that's going to attract these cichlids a little better. And put it right on them. There goes one. There we go. There we go. Oh man. Got me tangled up. Dang, he's got me wrapped around that branch. Swim himself out. Where is he? So you drop down and tackle, drop down in gear, and these things are a lot of fun. Just fun as catching a snook. Well, maybe not, but close enough. Right there. And they readily will take the bait. They're not quite as finicky as a snook. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. Alright. Nice cichlid. Nice mine cichlid. The target species of the day. Sweet. Look at them chompers. Heck yeah. Just let it drop right down into those rocks and we popped it. Hey, it's in there good. All right. Not a total waste of a day. Beautiful cichlid. Look at them colors. Pretty little tail. Let's go throw him in the cooler, see if we can get one or two more. Let's make a little meal. Well, he definitely blew the spot up, but taking a little time with him here. Let's see if we can catch in this random roadside ditch in Southwest Florida. Oh, there's a monster tilapia. I don't think I can. Uh-oh. Oh, man, he's on to me. I got him. I got him. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get him. So these tilapia are in just about every freshwater body of South Florida. Unfortunately, they just don't take a hook very well. They are very skittish, but they will once in a while. And he really liked this little ghost shrimp I pitched at him. Come on. Man, he's trucked. I throw stuff at these tilapia all the time, and they just want nothing to do with it. In fact, it just scares them off usually. Let me see here. What am I going to do here with this big old fish? Can I flop him over here? And yet, there we go. He ain't putting up much of a fight, but this grass shrimp, I have never sight fished a tilapia. They see this your bait, you see them, they're gone. And this thing, I mean, he just turned on it like a beast. Let's see here. I gotta get him up. Wow, look at that spider web. I don't know, let's see. Let's give him the old heave ho. See if everything holds. Yep. Man, if I'd have brought my cooler, I'd have kept him. He's got in his mouth there. Parasite? Oh man, that's rough. Look at these parasites in his tongue. See if I can pull it out. Look at that disgusting leech latched on there. Oh man, I'm pinching it and he just stinking latched on there. It's disgusting. Man. Look at that leech. It won't come off. He's got like... Oh gosh, look at that one sticking it. Oh, disgusting. Oh well. Sorry, buddy. You got like 5 of them in there. Gotta eat them before they eat you. Hooked him perfect. Right in the nose. Okay, look at that tilapia. He's not as big as I thought when I first hooked him, but that's a nice fish right there. Good eating. Let me get him back and see if we can get another bass. There's a nice bass I was getting ready to hook, but this guy popped out. All right, buddy. Nose dive. Let's see how many fish I can catch in a row in this random Southwest Florida ditch. I mean, it's just one right after the other when you get in the dry time of the year. Go first cast. Heck yeah. What do we got here? Oh, tilapia. But I thought I'd catch the least of, and I got one on the first cast. Pretty little tilapia. So it's a dry season, and pretty fish. Little blue tilapia. First cast. Let's see if we can get a couple more. A lot of fun. There we go. There's another fish. Ooh, little Mayan cichlid. Nice. Well, 3 casts, 3 fish. The great thing about these little invasives is you don't have to get up early to get them. Midday is when they really come alive. Once it's sunny and bright out, it's a great time to get them. Little Mayan cichlid. See ya. Once it gets to be dry season, these all these bodies of water start to dry up, and there's just not much water left for these fish to swim in. There's a big swirl. Oh, come back for it. So it's easy to target them. There we go. There's a bass. They get to be like shooting fish in a barrel. fish, little bass, little largemouth. The water here is a little murky. The drier it gets, the cleaner it'll get. But right now it's a little murky, which is good. It's covering me. I don't have to hide as much. Fish aren't spooky. And this little ghost shrimp is just tearing them up. With these ghost shrimp, they had clear and they had this white color. And so there we go. I just made my own lure basically. I just took the took them off the sabiki line. It's like 5 or 6 of them or whatever. And yeah, this one might need pliers to get out. There you go. And anyway, let's get him back. A little better Mayan. I just tied the leader line directly to my line. That's as short as I could get it once I cut it off the sabiki. And then I put on a, because you can't, there's no actual eye there, you can see it's just wrapped. And then I put a the smallest split shot I could find. So for like $2.50 I got 5 lures with a little bag of split shots, and it's just got a perfect size little hook for these little invasives, for these little ditch fish. Let's see what happens when we wade along this mangrove shoreline. No boat needed, just walking along in knee-deep, beautiful, gin clear water, looking for trout and whatever else is out on the flats. Yeah. I think he left him. He ditched him when he saw me. Nope, all right, come back around again. Not really a keeper, but bite was slowing down for a minute there. Awesome. What a beautiful morning. See if we can get his buddy. I waded past the mouth of the creek and really past all the mullet activity. There's another one following me. Come on. And fishing, the bite dried right up. So started heading back towards the mullet in a little deeper water and immediately got a fish. There's another one. That's what I call a trout ski. Just ski them right back to the boat. Hold still, buddy. Hold still. You got yourself a mouthful there, don't you, little guy? There we go. There's a little pocket of them right there in there. About like that. Another one I just caught. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, whoa. Man, he's coming green. He's coming green. He's grunting at me. He ain't happy. You don't really want to leave fish to find fish, so I came off that school of mullet and there was no more fish, so I went back to it. We just have to see if there's any redfish mixed in. Even got into a little bit of bonnethead shark fishing on this trip. Check out the full video on YouTube. Charlotte Harbor Fisherman. Let's see what happens when I snorkel around this random mangrove island in South Florida. So I I wanted to peek my head underneath these oysters and see, you know, just take a look at the habitat. I caught a nice big redfish here this morning and saw a few more snook. So immediately, once you get under there, you see the mullet are weaving in and out of all the oysters that are hanging onto the mangroves. Here's a big school of little baby pinfish just hanging right on the edge there in between the grass and the oyster bar. Just trying not to get eaten. Good to see a healthy population of those little guys. These are needlefish. They're at the top, kind of look like little ghosts darting around. And finally, as I came around to the backside into the shade, there was a couple of nice snook. They're not really afraid. They kind of take off and then they actually come right back around. Kind of curious as to what I'm doing down there. A couple nice sheephead here and there as well. I didn't spot any of the reds. I caught a nice red here. A couple of 27, 28-inch redfish I got on this wade trip. This was a wade fishing trip, just wading around different islands that have oysters on them. There's a nice big sheephead. But yeah, a lot of fun. I love getting in the water and exploring, seeing what's down there. More schools of pinfish here. And here's a couple more snook. Those are nice sized snook, not too small. Not monsters, but really a fun size to catch. I was talking on the video, my YouTube video, the full length one that I did on this, about how seeing all the bait fish and stuff underwater really is amazing how they end up hitting our lures, because they really don't look anything like the natural life that I'm seeing down here. But I said before, I think you just, you know, bouncing it quickly or ripping it through the water, and you end up just getting a reactionary strike. They see it and they just hit it. They don't think much. I'm not sure how high of an IQ fish actually have, but probably not much of one. Check out this little guy though, this mangrove crab. Fell on me at some point in time. I noticed him clinging onto the camera. Tried to let him go into the oysters. He didn't want that. And I just tried to shake him off and let him swim back to shore. Let's see what happens wade fishing around this beautiful oyster bed mangrove island. This is what makes up the base for most of these islands, is these oysters that you see all around that circle. Let's take a look. Mangroves, but it's pretty deep out here. Oh, there we go. There's another one. That ain't no trout. He's in that same spot though. Yeah, I think I got another nice red. Man, what's going on here? This guy doesn't know he's hooked. He does not know he's hooked yet. My God, man, this is, yeah, nice red. Say he's kind of fighting funny at first. Heck yeah, right out there, and 3 foot of water on that grass. Now he knows. Now he knows he's hooked. Okay. Sweet. It was a pleasant surprise, seeing if I could find another trout in that little hole there. This guy's gonna be bigger than the other one, I think. All right. Let the good times roll. What a beautiful morning. Thank you, Jesus. What a great idea it was to create Charlotte Harbor. You about done, buddy? You ain't no hurry, I ain't in no hurry. I don't got no boat to flip you in, so I'm gonna have to wait till you're done. Heck yeah. I kind of, I hooked him out basically where I really should be standing and throwing to work this shoreline, but like to stay about waist deep if I can. All right, buddy. Let's go over here, see what you're made of. Nice. Yeah, it's a little bigger than that last one. Nice fish. Alright guys, I got you perched up in the tree there, but that's him right there, baby. That is what we were looking for. Choke down that Z-Man. Put up a great fight. That's a stud redfish right there. That is a stud Charlotte Harbor redfish. Beauty. Awesome, awesome. Alright, let's keep the train rolling here. Alright, buddy. Let me know when you're ready to go. How about now? Loving it. Next. Let's see what happens when we take a huge chunk of ladyfish and pitch it up underneath this mangrove bush in Charlotte Harbor. There we go. There's one in there. Whew. Heck yeah. Last stop, and that's a nice one. That's a doozy. This is my last stop hole here. Always love to hit this spot, especially when it hasn't been the best day. It will bail me out sometimes. Nice fish. Nice fish. Heck yeah. That's a brute right there. That is a brute. That is a beast. Got a good one on here. Yeah, buddy. This will make the day. This will make the day. Keeping him off the boat and out of the mangroves. I learned my lesson this morning. This is the same size as that one this morning. He can go under the boat as long as it's at the right angle and he ain't rubbing. Come on. Man, what a beauty. That is the prize of Charlotte Harbor right there, boys. Yes. Yes, sir. Get this out and I'll let you take a rest, buddy. Look at that mouth. Look at that. There you go. Beautiful. Red. Nice red. Man, I'll be kicking stuff. 28. It's a nice fish right there. Beautiful, beautiful redfish. Oh, waited all day for that. Man, it's worth it though. All right, he's battle tested and wore out. Let me get him back in the water. Sweet. Looks like my next door neighbor here got into a little bit of trouble. Front end of that pontoon got stuck under the dock on this high tide. Real high tide. Always an adventure. Always something happening. Man, it's under there pretty good. If I pull it right here with this rope, I can somehow pop it off. Come on. It's coming. It's coming. One more big pull. A little bump. Oh. There she goes. Pop that cleat out, but she's free. Oh man, look at that snook under there. Alright guys, I'm gonna try to figure this boat out here. Try to keep it from floating away. But pretty cool. It's that little snook, wasn't it? Gotta wait for low tide just to get in my truck. See if I can do this keeping my feet dry. Whew. Well guys, it really started to rain, and not so much the rain, but there was lightning popping off. So trying to stay out of trouble and do the right thing. I started to head back towards home, towards clearer skies, and I did end up getting into an open patch here and found some fish. If there's anything back in that little cut, here we go. Yeah. Got me into them bushes. There he come out. There he come out. And he ain't that big to be running me up under there. Well, I tell you what, I've only taken about a half a dozen casts before a little bit of lightning pops off and scares me, or for another rain cloud comes pouring in. Like I said, I've just taken about 3 casts. I've got 2 little snook and a trout, or a half dozen casts I should say, and man, the bite would be great, but and I wouldn't mind fishing around the rain, but lightning keeps popping off a little bit. Trying to be good and stay out of trouble, so let's see if this thing pushes through. All kind of malfunctions today. I also am using the GoPro up on my head, trying to get a better vantage point for when I am wade fishing. And I had the thing pointing basically straight up, so audio and video just wasn't working there. So that little cut right there, you can see straight ahead to the right, it was holding all kinds of fish. I just stuck down the power pole, or the manual power pole, and we're just getting into all kinds of little snook here. The sun is starting to shine a little bit. All right, decent little snook, dodging rainstorms and lightning bolts, but got him on the bomber. Just pitching it up into that cut right behind me in the mangroves. Got a couple of them. Let's see if I can get a little bit bigger fish. What the snook love, but if you can stay out of the rain, the stormy days can be some of the most fun. Just don't get hit by lightning. Sean over here too. This might be a little more target species. This might be. What we got here? Well, it ain't a catfish, so that's better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick. Sweet. Had the drone up, just threw the rods in the rod holder, just hoping to, you know, maybe snag something while I was catching some drone shots, and heck yeah. Beautiful snook, about the same size as the rest of them we've been catching today. Better than that stinky old catfish. All right, well, snook on the cut bait. Not a big snook either, on a big old chunk of pinfish. Sweet. All right, well, we're still looking for that redfish. I've got one more spot we're gonna try. As soon as I get done, get some pictures. See ya, buddy. Holy cow, look at this guy. Look at this crab crawling on the bottom of my boat. Look at that blue crab. He's fighting mad. I'll turn you around, put you out there too, buddy. All right, well guys, that's gonna do it. I lost my bait with that mullet, or I lost the rest of my cut bait with that catfish and snook. So I'm gonna leave you guys with some cool drone shots, mullet jumping out here on the flats, and that's it. Thanks for watching. There we go. There we go. He come back for it. Came up and bumped it, and then right when we get into some crunchy stuff, what we got here? A little red. Beautiful. Beautiful little red. I was wondering, man, I've going about 50 yards here. Surprised I didn't have at least a trout hit. Nice. Nice little red to start the morning. Little guy. But I will take it. Absolutely. Sorry. Try to keep you guys straight. I will take it. Better than a nip from one of those sharks out there. I gotta figure something out here to keep you guys straight. There he is. On the little bomber. Come back for it twice. That hard bottom. This crunchy bottom. As soon as I got out of that grass and into this oyster bottom. He picked me up. There we go. Another fish. Another red, a little better. Yeah. Yeah. All right, there's number 2 in the morning. Beautiful morning so far. Having fun. A little bit bigger than that last one. Just tapped it, just coming right off that oyster bar. There he was. All right, buddy. Get back in those bushes there. Nope, back to the flats, he said. There's that shark. Now he's on the outside of the bar. I wonder what they pick up mostly as far as scavenging. It's a real pretty flat, nice marble bottom on the front side of this island. No, but that's okay. Woo! There we go. Oh, he's getting me in there. That's got to be my red right there. Nope, that's my snook. Solid snook too. Coming at me. Man, I'm glad I just retied that chewed up line. All right. Woo! Nice fish. Nice fish. Probably gonna have to go retie that line again. I haven't seen my bait yet. Yeah, he's got it choked down there. All right, buddy. Don't free me off. You're getting pretty close to it. Pretty close to it. Nice fish. Nice little snookums. Heck yeah. All right, come on over here. Say hello. There he is, choked down that little John. Nice, beautiful snook. We are 2/3 of the way there now. 2 casts later, and we knocked off another one off the list. So, oh, glad I stayed. It's getting a little discouraged out there on the bar, but snook are always fun and willing to play hanging around these oysters. All right, bucko. Get on back in there. This is the beauty of fishing here in the harbor. Multiple species just about every single day. You never know what you're gonna hook into, species wise or size. That next cast could be the cobia of a lifetime or a catfish. Just never know. But check out this habitat right here. We got good oyster bottom, some down branches here I'm tripping over. This side of the harbor got tore up pretty bad from the hurricane, so we lost a lot of cover, but it's starting to grow back, as you can see. Get those mangroves hanging down in the water, oysters on them, crabs on them, all kinds of stuff. Starts the ecosystem. Come on, man, get off of there. He ain't hooked yet. And he just slid right into the belly of the line. There was so much belly in that cast. Nowhere near, you know, the hook. Just barely wrapped around the tip of his wing. Trying to bring him in as easy as I can. I know. You're mad at me. Come here, we'll get you right on your way. This right here is the best fisherman in the harbor. I hear you. Y'all mad at me. I know, buddy. I know you're mad. You're mad at me. Here, chew on that. There we go. Get my waders between him and the... There we go. See you later, buddy. Oh, that was an uneventful ending. Once I got my waders between me and him so he could chomp on my legs. Let's not let that happen again. Soaked my rail, soaked my mask. The only reason why I wear these stupid things is because I've had skin cancer already cut off my nose like at 30. I hate wearing masks, all of them. Anyway, that ended well. He flew off. The best fisherman of the sea right there. If you catch a fish, if you catch a bird, snag a bird, if he eats your bait, whatever, just reel him in gently, and hopefully you're not standing in the water and you can just throw a towel over their head. If he is hurt, take him into Peace River Wildlife Sanctuary in Punta Gorda. I think there's another one in Venice, and they'll fix him up for you. Putting on a show again. All right. They're just loving this little cove here. Little snook are just stacked in here. We've got two competing things. We got wind, east wind, blowing down this creek. We're at the mouth of a creek here. And, ooh, that pop. He just popped in my hand, trying to bite me. And we've got the current, and it's really strong, ripping through, coming this way, wind going that way. And what you've got is just this nice cove that's surrounded by oyster bars. And so they're able to just sit in this cove and watch the world go by. And hopefully some bait fish come by as well, and they don't have to swim too hard. Boy, I felt that pop. I was holding that snook and he popped in my hand. Just pop. You can feel how strong that reflex is, and that suction, like a largemouth bass on steroids, and they just suck that bait down. There we go. Another one. We're all hanging tight out about 10 feet off that shoreline. We got a barracuda. Man, I was thinking if I got one today I was going to take it home, but I'm too far from the boat. You are lucky. Too far from the boat. Look at that cuda. Awesome fish. Look at them choppers, man. Don't want to get bit by that right there. No, sir. No, thank you. That long mouth, long head. Cool fish. Well, guys, I'm going to jump in, swim around this island, see if I can get some cool clips for you, see if I can see those snook. I'll get you some drone clips too, and you can see this exact island here where I got that snook earlier. And yeah, the water actually is really clear right now. It's very inviting. Right. Man, that's a big one though. Look at that beast. So yeah, let's just jump on in and see what we can see. That's a nurse shark. Okay, that would have been alright. Man, that's a big one though. Is that a lemon shark? Look at that beast. There's your fish. Trolling motor's a little squeaky. I haven't used it in a while. Been doing too much wade fishing. But today we're gonna beat the bushes, stand up on my perch. Got really good elevation with this boat anyway. And got a lot of water. It's nearly high tide right now and the tide is still coming in. But gonna just throw this Z-Man little 4-inch paddle tail. And let's see how we do. There's a fish. All right, that didn't take too long. Nice. Hey. Little snook first thing in the morning. A little oyster bar right here on the tip of this mangrove island. It's getting beat up by the wind, and yeah, nice little bite to start the day. Fish. Oh, what was that? A little snook, I think. Yeah, good thing I'm not wade fishing right now. Look at this shark coming. Dang. Dang good. That's a nurse shark. Okay, that would have been alright. Man, that's a big one though. Is that a lemon shark? Phew. That would not have been fun seeing him coming if I was walking in the water. The water starts to warm up, a lot of stuff changes. Alright, let's switch it up. Let's get right to business, see if we can't put a big fish in the boat. Save that head for later. Boy, that wasn't a perfect cast. Here we go. Oh, come on. There he is. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. What is it? Oh, it's a snook. Okay. Oh, he's kind of fighting funny for a red. Hopefully I got him hooked proper and he isn't going to fray me off. A nice snook. Turned on. Yeah, we got him hooked right in the button. Come here, buddy. You sure you need to be handling all that? Ladyfish. Bait snook right there. But I will take it. I haven't found any reds yet throwing the cut bait, but we are bound and determined to stick with it the rest of the time. I've got plenty of fish, had plenty of fun so far already, so just looking to upgrade to something really big. But that's a lot of fun right there. I know you want to jump up and punch me in the mouth. Got him right there on that overhang right there, that branch. I gotta have some kind of structure to hold to, make him feel safe, give him an ambush point. Finally, I'm hearing somebody else out there. A beautiful morning to fish. It's what, I don't even know what time it is. Late morning, low 80s. Ain't gonna get many days like this. Now that the summer's here. Just got hung up here in the sticks, but just to show you, you know, the habitat we're working with. You see like points like this. This isn't a huge one, but even small outcroppings of the mangroves. Nice snapper. You know, sticking out. I was trying to pitch it right inside here. You got oyster bottom, and you can see how far back it goes. It's not like a textbook spot, but anywhere there's a little something different in the shoreline, whether it be a point or a depression, a cove going back in, that's what we're looking at. There's a fish. There, I got a decent little red on. Almost positive I got a decent little red on. Yeah. Heck yeah. Man, they are chewing this morning. They are chewing. They're chewing on the little John. Nice. Slam before breakfast. He ain't give up yet. He ain't give up yet. I know. You want that hook out of your mouth. I would too. Man, he ain't even that big, but boy, do they fight. They're such a great fighting fish. Well, we might not need that ladyfish to have fun today anyway. They're chewing really well, slamming this little John. Beautiful little redfish to start the morning. Oh, good times, man. Beautiful, beautiful morning out here. After all that rain, really nice to get out here. Kind of have the place to myself. What do you say, 18? 19 inches. 19-inch red. As soon as we started looking for them. This thing's getting chewed up, but it's still holding its shape. I mean, like not even close to being messed up yet. This is a great bait. You can use this thing all day and another day. Oh, there it hit me right as I started to crank it in. Got a little piling coming up here. Try not to hit. I think it's from an old clam, little clam lease that was out here. 4 or 5 of them. 2 of them are down. Just bumped the trolling motor up, started raking it in real quick, and he got it. A little upgrade from that really little snook from this morning. Little guy. See you, buddy. Let me know when you guys are tired of this, and we'll go upgrade to some bigger reds. Maybe a big snook with that cut bait. But for now, I'm having too much fun. Big ray. Got something blowing up right here. I hope I didn't rush up on him too quick or too far, push up into him too far. Come on, where'd y'all go? There we go. What do we got? Oh, what? No, that ain't what was there. You gotta be kidding me. Shark on artificial? Dang it, what was that? Must have been a school of little jacks. And this little spinner shark was running with them. Here we go. Well, it's the first time I've caught a bonnet head on artificial, but I've never caught more of an open water shark like this. I believe this is a spinner shark. It's a school of bait getting blown up, I believe, by Jack, and he was hanging right there with him. Damn it. Yeah, you're mad. Let's see if we can just pop this off and send you on your way. Yep, there he goes. Pretty little fish. I might as well take another swing at those jack that were with him. Didn't put up a crazy amount of a fight, to be honest with you. Let's see what we find wade fishing around this oyster bar. Lots of fish, lots of dolphin, shark like to swim up to you. It's always an adventure getting out in the harbor and becoming part of the food chain. There's a fish. Man, I just saw a nice redfish too coming around this corner. I think that's what I've got. Just come around this corner, around this big branch. It was a nice big red. So I tried to keep my next couple casts right up tight, and looks like I found one. Yeah, that's a nice red. Heck yeah. All right. It didn't take long. Man, that wind is picking up. Nice redfish. Sweet. That makes me happy, happy, happy. Heck yeah. It's about the same size as that other one that went by me too. Right up into this nice shelly, crunchy bottom. Come on over here. Look at that pretty red. First thing in the morning. All right, it's awesome. Beautiful redfish. Right in this crunchy stuff. Just swimming along the edge of this little mangrove island. Awesome, awesome. Let's get them back, see if we can put another one on. Beautiful, beautiful fish. There, buddy. Thick mullet, just 15 feet out in front of me. Okay, there comes Flipper. Dang it. Here comes Flipper. I was just saying, there's a big school mullet out off the point as well.
There was so much life around this island. I actually snorkel under it later on, but check out the full video on YouTube. Thanks.
Alright, well, first time out on my new bottom paint job, and like she's rolling on marbles. Ain't gone that fast in a while. And I still need a prop. The prop's kind of bent up and dinged up. So we'll be getting that put on here shortly, but... Alright guys, let's get started, but first let me tell you what I was throwing today. It was the Paddle Tail Slam Shady Color. It's called the Mulligan by Salt Strong, so let's jump in. Should be able to be holding a few fish. Ooh. Big snook right there, something just chasing after about a foot-long finger mullet. Or a foot-long mullet, I should say. Quiet, calm. I know there's no wind back here, and there's no current flow. But it just feels like it's alive with fish. Mullet everywhere. There we go. Yep. There's a red. There we go. Nice, nice red on the mulligan. Oh no, it's not. Sorry, it's a snook. He's just... I thought it was a red at first. He was kind of staying down, but he's coming up now. It's a solid snook. Heck yeah. Beautiful. Back here in this nice calm spot. That's a solid snook to start the morning. Got him buttoned up just right. He ain't coming off. Nice. Nice. Come on in here, buddy. Say hello. Beautiful snook. Start the morning out on the mulligan. I tell you, I was, looking for wind-blown areas, but I got back in this cove. It just felt fishy. No current, no wind, but mullet activity everywhere. And it's just alive with fish. So Whew, thought she was a red at first, but nice. Nice snook. That'll get me encouraged. Boy, you got some gnarly marks on him there. All right. See you, bud. That was a hit. Yep, there he is. Yeah, there he is. Come on, come out of there, come out of there, come out of there, come out of there, come out of there. Man, this drag is too loose. If I take my hand off, there we go. Another solid snook. Man. I was like, if I took my hand off to fix that drag, I was going to lose her, so I had to just keep on pulling. Uh-oh, he's got me wrapped up now. Don't snap it. Don't cut me off. I got 30 pounds. Let's just boat flip him. There we go. Nice. Oh no, he was hooked just right. Number 2 in this back little cove. Man, this is sweet. Oh, he was fighting bigger than he is. He was fighting, punching above his weight class. I had my drag set too loose. He just kept pulling me into those bushes. So close to breaking me off on one of those oysters, but didn't get it. Awesome. See you, buddy. There we go. What do we got? Little trout come off that bush. Oh. Little trout pop off, come right off that bush. Beautiful fish, these guys. Tell you what, if you were up brook fishing or fishing the rivers up in the mountains, that's exactly what you're looking for. Hey, let's move over to the outer flats, find some cooler water, a little bit more current flow. Still mullet around here, but I feel like it's kind of a dead area. I'm not seeing any bait, so let's move on. Go. Not as big as those last two, but boom! Go flip, belly flop. Hurry up, buddy. Let's see if I can get you back and get another one. Hurry up, get him back in and see if we can get one more. Oh, this spot's completely blown up, and this guy's just plowing. There's a big school of reds right ahead of me. I guess this could be mullet, but I think this is reds. No, maybe it's mullet. I think I just snagged one. I'm about to find out. Is this Jack? Here they come. It's Jack. Look at all this Jack. Where'd they go? I was right out in front of them. I can't believe they didn't hit this. Don't get distracted. We're looking for redfish. Yeah, one of them Jack would be fun. Fun size. Get them in and out pretty quick. we go. Little snook sitting right there on that bush. Ooh, there's a better fish right there. Much better snook right there. Little bitty snook. Pretty. Pretty though. Oh, there's some fish here. Hey! And we surprised each other. It's like he hit that thing as he was jumping. Well, finding plenty of snook today. Oh, God, he choked that thing down that quick. Oh, spit it out. There we go. Come here, buddy. Another little snook. Yeah, still looking for that redfish, though. Oh, something's blowing up them bait fish back there. Oh, oh. Guys, I snagged a fish. I snagged a pinfish. And I'm trying to reel him in. And now I'm on it. Guys, I snagged a pinfish. And as I'm reeling him in, this trout just comes up and throws a wake. So I let it sit for a second. Did the old switcheroo. Switch the trout for the pinfish. I just snagged a pinfish over there. I was reeling it in. He fell off. Snagged it again. You know you're working that Little John right when you're snagging pinfish. Yeah, he's probably 15. Another inch or two, I'd keep him, but yeah, let's measure him. Yeah, he's just over 15. Well, guys, that's a wrap for fishing. Quite a few snook. Fun time, great time actually. It's 10 o'clock, so it's not too late, but it is too hot. I mean, it's not too hot. I could keep fishing, but I'm done. I had fun, caught some fish. But what I like to do now is jump in. I'm sitting on this beautiful sandbar, golden sandbar. Let me show it to you. And there's all kinds of mullet like we've been seeing today, coming in and off of that grass flat. So I'm just going to do a little snorkel along the border of where the grass and the sandbar meet, right along that line, and just take a look at some of these bait fish, pinfish, mullet. All right, I don't know. Once I get in the water, I'm still like a little kid. This stuff just fascinates me, seeing underneath the mangroves and in between the oysters, just seeing what's under there. I'm going to show you two different clips here. One with the filter on, which it's not on right now, but you see it gets clearer. The water loses its yellow tinge to it. But let me know which one you like better. It's about 30 seconds of both here. Let me know at the end on a comment, please.